I love you. We've been planning this day for almost 2 years. We signed a paper today that makes our partnership legal. Now we stand in front of the people we love and admire. There will be momentous occasions and days that we cannot imagine. I have the utmost confidence that you are the person I want next to me in each of these moments. I know this because we've already lived it. We've supported each other through graduations, career changes, and a 3,000-mile move. We've gotten through the terrifying and mundane moments of the pandemic together. And yet, I'm most excited for so many days that look like the past 10 years. I can't wait to keep waking up next to you. When I think about our lives together, I think about packing, moving, unloading the dishwasher together, you watching soccer while I water the plants, sleepy rides to early morning flights, and reading next to each other before we fall asleep. These are the moments I most look forward to in the next 10, 20, 50 years. You are loyal, thoughtful, and always true to your word. You inspire me to cook better, host better, and always stay on top of my commitments. I promise to sit next to you at soccer games, to have lotion for your hands when they're dry, to build you up in your achievements, and to put you first and never take you for granted. I love you.
Leah, Hoffert, Topitzer. You are everything to me, and quite literally the best part of my life. There is no one else on this earth who I would want, or could even imagine, standing by my side in front of our families, our friends, Lou. We've shared so many wonderful moments, and I cannot wait to commit our lives together and share so many more. But before that, I'd like to share one moment in particular that I believe illustrates why we're all here today. 5 years ago, we lived in a small town called Ventura. We were by the beach, we had good Mexican food nearby, the Central Coast was treating us pretty well. In my mind, that's how life is supposed to be. But could we do better? It's a question I was always afraid to ask myself. But lucky for me, it's a question you ask quite often. I remember the day that you told me you were going to graduate school. The school would be in New York City, and that you wanted me to come with you. I remember the feelings I had so vividly. I felt fear, uncertainty, discomfort, and a feeling that I just was not good enough to be the person you deserve. Someone so willing to take such a big step to better their lives. I stand in front of you today to tell you, and everyone here, that I dedicate my life to becoming that person you deserve. I promise to oppose any fears and never let it overwhelm me, so that we may overcome any obstacle that awaits. I promise to challenge any uncertainty, so that we may uncover the joys and sorrows in life together. I promise to brave any discomfort, so that I may continue to grow, and so that I may learn to better comfort you. And I promise to always remember that feeling of inadequacy, so that I may remember how special you are and enjoy every single moment we have on this earth together. I promise to love you, to encourage you, to grow with you, to laugh with you, to cry with you, to sing with you, to dance with you. Shoot, I even promise to eat some sushi but every now and then. I promise to do this when you're happy, when you're sad, in sickness, in health, and every iteration in between. And I promise to cherish every last bit of it. These promises, and so many more, I make to you today. I will keep these promises tomorrow, and I will keep these promises until the end of time. You are my everything, Maya, and I can't wait to get to call you my wife.
You each have a ring for the other. this most precious metal, this most precious of metals, symbolizes that love is the most precious element in your life together. The ring has no beginning and no ending, which symbolizes that the love between the two of you will never, ever cease. I know that's absolutely true.
You now place these rings upon each other's fingers as a visible sign of the vows which, on this day, have made you husband and wife. Do you, Alec, promise to fulfill your vows and take Maya as your wife?
I do.
Good answer.
And do you, Maya, promise to fulfill your vows and take Alex as your husband? Good. We're all set there. So we have one thing that we are going to do now, but we have just a little problem because there's supposed to be a glass here to stomp on. Does somebody have a plastic glass somewhere? Oh, we have it. Maya and Alec are breaking this glass together as a reminder that working through the challenges and celebrating the successes of life is best done together. For the bride and the groom, the shattering of this glass also symbolizes, let's turn on the page, also symbolizes the breaking down of barriers between people of different cultures and faiths.
For those of you who aren't Jewish, our tradition dictates that after the bride and groom break the glass, everyone here should yell Mazel Tov loud enough for all of New York to hear. So let's break the glass, eh? 1, 2, 3. Mazel Tov! Good one! One last thing. You may now have your first kiss as husband and wife.
Good job.